Hello children, I am Sapna Verma from Jagran Public School, Noida. Today I am going to tell you something about helping verbs. Verbs, as you all know, are action words. They tell us what a person or thing does. For example, Tina walks in the park. Here, Tina is walking in the park, and walk is an action that Tina is doing. So, walk is a verb. Verbs can act as helping verbs to other verbs. Helping verbs are not main verbs. Action words are the main verbs. For example, Meena is studying in her room. Here, is the helping verb and studying is the main verb. And here you can see that the helping verb is coming before the main verb, that is studying. So the helping verbs are is, am, are, was, were, have, has, and the past tense of have and has, that is had. So today we are going to study about all these helping verbs in detail with examples. Verbs which show the state of being of a person or a thing are is, am, and are. For example, Riya is dancing on the stage. I am sleeping on my bed. Raj and Rahul are swimming in the lake. Now here, Riya is dancing on the stage means it is showing that where Riya is dancing. It is showing the state of being of a person, what she is doing and where she is dancing. In the second sentence, I am sleeping on my bed. Am is a helping verb here because it is showing the state of being of a person, that the person is sleeping on the bed. In the third example, Raj and Rahul are swimming in the lake. Here also, are is a helping verb and it is showing that both Raj and Rahul are swimming in the lake. What they are doing? They are swimming. Where? In the lake. So in all these examples, is, am, and are helping verbs and they are coming before the main verbs. First sentence, is a helping verb. It is coming before the main verb, that is dancing. Second example, am is a helping verb. It is coming before the main verb, that is sleeping. In the third, are is a helping verb. It is coming before the main verb, that is swimming. So here we can see that helping verbs always come before the main verb. The tense of a verb denotes the time of an action. The present tense of a verb tells us about an action that is taking place now or an action that happens regularly. Past tense, it is telling us about an action that took place at some time in the past. So the tense of a verb is denoting whether it is present tense or past tense. Present is what action is going on just now. What is going on just now, presently, or that happens regularly. Past tense is what action has already taken or what has been done in the past. Now here are few examples. For example, I am going to the circus. So here it is a present tense because the person is going to the circus. It was hot yesterday. So here was is used as a past tense because yesterday it was hot. So it means yesterday is past tense. So we have used was for past tense. Third is they were playing in the park. Now here also were is used as a past tense, and they, because they is plural, so that is why we have used were in collaboration with they. Because when it is singular then we are using was, but if it is plural then we are using were. So they were playing in the park. So this means that the was, were is also used in the as a helping verb because they are used in the past tense. Is, am, are used for present tense, and was and were are used for past tense. Now verbs also tell us about belonging or ownership. Now we are going to study about has, have and had. These verbs are has, have and their past tense, that is had. So they are telling about the belonging or about ownership. This thing belongs to this person. That is ownership, belonging. For example, Shruti had a red ball. So here the ball belongs to Shruti, and had is the past tense of has and have. Second example is my friend has a pet dog named Terry. So here has is used as a present tense, and here it is showing belonging or ownership because the friend is having a pet dog. Next is Radha and Meena have expensive dresses. So here Radha and Meena both are there. So for plural things we are using have. They have expensive dresses. So this means we are using have for plural, and again it is belonging or ownership. They are the owner of the dress. The dress belongs to them. So that is why we have used have. So has, have and had are the helping verbs. Had is the past tense of has and have. Now we will move to some exercises. I think all the concept is clear to you. Is, am, are is used for present tense. Has, have and had, has and have we are using for the present tense. Had is the past tense of has and have. And was and were is also helping verb we are using in the past tense. So now let's do these exercises, and very simple exercises they are. You will be able to do in few minutes, and then I will tell you the answers. I dash a student. She dash a pilot. We dash happy. He dash a mason. They dash pretty. She dash a stomachache. We dash a dog. They dash a test last week. So here these sentences you have to fill is, am, are, has, have and had. In the first sentence what will come? I am a student. Generally it is said that am comes with I. So whenever I is there, am will come. So in the first sentence answer is I am a student. She is a pilot. She is. So is will come. We dash happy. So we are happy. Are is used for plural things and is used for singular things. So we is plural, so we have used are here. He dash a mason. He is singular, so we will use is. He is a mason. Next, they dash pretty. They are pretty. Because they is plural, so again we will use are here. Sixth one is she has a stomach ache. So we are using has because it is used in present tense. We dash a dog. Again, we is plural. So it will be we have a dog. Have is used for plural. Has is used for singular in the present tense. They dash a test last week. Now here again it is they is plural, but last week is gone, that is past tense. So past tense of has and have is had. So here we will use had. They had a test last week. So I think that the exercises have made the concept of is, am, are, have, had, was, were clear. And these are the helping verbs which you are using when you are making sentences. So I hope everything is clear to you. And thanks a lot for listening. Okay children, now one last exercise I have done for you, which is related to has, have and had. Has, have, I told you, related to singular, noun and present tense. Had is the past tense for has and have. Now answers I have also written in this exercise. So you can do the exercise yourself and then you can check the answers. Hope all the concepts are clear to you related to is, am, are, was, were, has and have and had. Okay children, have a nice day. Now we'll see you next time.